What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to another video with your boy Dari Promo. Make sure you hit that like button, hit that bell, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and happy New Year's, man. We made it here, 2026. Man, it's been a long time coming, you know. I just woke up this morning and I had, was doing the runaround around the crib because, for one, today is the 1st, so rent is due on the 1st. And for two, I thought I had lost $800, so I can go pay my rent and all that. So I was around the crib, running around looking for this rent money real quick so I can go pay rent, y'all. Like, junk was crazy, man. But we made it here to another year, y'all. What that teaching me is to slow myself down. I gotta slow myself down more than I'm speeding up, because rent money was in the car the whole time. Doors was unlocked. Rent money was in the car the whole time, man. For real. $800 slept in the car overnight in the freezing cold. You feel me? But other than that, YouTube, man, I'm on the iPhone 17. Y'all see, iPhone 17 Pro Max at that. So let me know if y'all see a difference in the camera quality. You feel me? I'm just, chilling right now, kicking it with y'all. You feel me? I was on live with some of y'all yesterday, but man, I ain't gonna lie, it feel awesome to be here in this year 2026. I just want to keep doing the Lord job and stay closer to him, and keep being a good person and do what's my calling, and stay out of trouble and keep running it up, working a job and being a family man, investing and learning. That's pretty much what I'm into. But I don't know why I didn't put on my bigger coat that I got in the crib, because it's cold out here. But I was just rushing to come out and go stop at the store, pay my rent real quick, and come back home, because like when I had lost my money, I'm like, man, you know what, when I find this money, I'm going to go pay my rent money. I'm going to go pay my rent immediately. You feel me? So I kind of put a pause on that because I'm right here with y'all, kicking it with y'all on YouTube before I go pay my rent. So that's how much I love y'all, YouTube. Y'all real life rocking with your boy Dari Promo, and I'm real life rocking with y'all too. It's cold. I don't got my heat on that much because I'm trying to, be capable of letting y'all hear me, But we can turn the heat up. We can turn the heat up, We can turn up for sure. We can turn up for sure. But yeah, man. So today is January 1st. And I think it's time that we create us a vision board, and keep doing what we doing on YouTube. I ain't monetized yet, you feel me? I ain't hit my 4K watch hours yet. I thought I would have, by January, but, with so much stuff that got in the way, downsets and downtime and, life situations, it is what it is. But I'm still here. I'm still showing up, so that's what mattered the most, Like, a lot of people give up and don't show up when results don't come the way, or as quick as they thought it would. I'm still here, I'm still showing up. So that's really what's mattered the most. But I say keep God first and everything go work in your favor. But you gotta keep God first and stay on the mission. Stay away from negativity and focus on positivity and changing people's lives more than just receiving money. Business is business, you feel me? And we get paid to handle business. So when you get paid to handle business, you get paid to solve a problem, right? But it's really more about making sure you solve that problem than getting paid. Because a lot of people get paid and the problem not solved yet. You get what I'm saying? So make sure you really solving that problem. And if you can even go over of solving that problem, go over your limit and, do some extra stuff, then do it. Because that's how you get booked for more and more. So I've been staying on point with it, man. I'm looking for somebody that can, keep me on track with my business credit. Make sure, I got everything documented right and everything. And, the LLC, looking good and up to date. Because I already know I got to, renew my LLC for February. But it be so much stuff that's on my mind that I need somebody that's the real life join my team on the promo side of things, and we figure this stuff out and we go from there. But it ain't gonna be just anybody, you feel me? It's not gonna be just anybody. Right now, my son calling my phone. I don't know why, because it's like Dari Promo don't never get a break. Because Promo Jr. right there, you feel me? That's why his YouTube channel name is Peyton in the Middle. Because even though I'm doing what I'm doing, I'm being a dad, I'm being a YouTuber, I'm working the job and everything, 40 hours a week, 80 hours bi-weekly. My son, man, he's still right there in the middle. And I'm teaching him right from wrong because, you know, we come in this world knowing nothing. Not knowing how to ride a bike, not knowing how to drive a car, none of that. You feel me? So we got to stay going and staying consistent. Doing what's best for us, striving, and getting things done, man. But, you know, YouTube is a job, man. It's definitely a job, and it takes time. You can't rush the process, but you do got to be consistent. If you ain't being consistent, then what is you doing? You in the way. So consistency is what's going to take you real far. When you stuck on how you go get there, you got to go do your research. You feel me? That's what I go do. I go do my research. Like, there's a lot of videos on YouTube that helped your boy out. Like I said, I'm on the iPhone 17 Pro Max. It's stuff that I did not know about this phone until I went to YouTube and said, YouTube, tell me some tricks about this iPhone 17 Pro Max. And I ain't know about it until YouTube showed me. So, like, that's what I'm saying. It's stuff that other people don't know about until you show it. You feel me? And that's all I've been doing on my YouTube channel, is showing people the way to grow, the way to love, the way to give back, the way to keep God in your life. You feel me? The way to work a job while being a YouTuber. You feel me? I ain't gonna tell you nothing wrong. I ain't gonna tell you nothing different. I ain't gonna tell you to go do nothing that I wouldn't go do. You feel me? For real. Now, I might tell you some of my past mistakes, because I ain't ashamed of the mistakes I made in the past, but that don't mean go make my mistakes. You feel me? Learn from my mistakes, if anything. Because when I see somebody make a dumb choice or a dumb decision out there, I don't really laugh at they, situation they going through. I look at that as that's my wake-up call. That's my wake-up call for me to listen and take notes, so I don't go through what they going through and pass it down to the next generation. That's my wake-up call. Like I said, I used to be that childish kid. You feel me? At the age of 18, 19, 20, had my driver license, and I see somebody walking down the street in the freezing cold and probably blow my horn at them or roll the window down, you feel me, and just yell out the window to them. But what is that doing besides being childish? You feel me? Because what you have, God can take away real quick. Down to the next person. You feel me? You don't never know what somebody going through. So I'm real life appreciative for the vehicle I do have. You feel me? And to get what you want in life, you got to take care of the small things that you have first. So, I ain't in the best of the best car yet, Mercedes Benz or, an old school Cutlass yet, but it's all coming. It's all coming. You know why? Because I got faith in God, and I keep going. I keep striving. I keep waking up, doing what I got to do. And that's all you got to do. You feel me? I ain't got the cars that I want yet, but God got me in the car that can get me to A to B. So I'm not finna be down in the next person because I was just walking on the sidewalks. I was just walking to the bus to get to work. So what good am I? Just because God, got me where I'm at right now in this car that can get me to A to B. No. That's how I realized I was growing up, you feel me? Because back then I was living my childish moments, I didn't know right from wrong, and our kids, they are kids, you feel me? So when we bored, or we stressing, we daydreaming in our thoughts about bills or how we go take care of this or how we go handle that. But a kid don't gotta do or think like that, you feel me? They just be a kid and play and want stuff, want to do this, want that, want to go here, want to eat this, want to watch that, or want you to come with them here, you feel me? But they never worried about no bills. They not worried about no deaths for real. They not worried about the future of life situations. They not worried about who the president is for real. You know why? Because they just kids right now. And that's how we was back then. We was just kids. We wasn't worried about life situations. So when we say, dang man, why do this kid wanna have all this energy or keep playing or all that? You feel me? They just a kid. We was once there. They mind ain't they mind ain't thinking about no bills coming in the mail and you gotta read this and be able to afford that. That's why you gotta go hard. So I got one kid so far, and I told myself before I have a second kid, I'm gonna make sure I got a second car, just in case this car can't get me where I need to go, because life is real and I need to be able to get my kids to school, you feel me? I need my kids to be able to depend on their dad and be able to call me whenever they need me, you feel me? So I can't go out like that. I'm taking one step at a time with things, you feel me? And just keeping God involved in my life, you know? But like I said, yo, I'm on the iPhone 17 Pro Max. So this is my first YouTube video from the iPhone 17 Pro Max. Make sure y'all drop some comments. Let me know what y'all think about the video quality, you feel me? If y'all want more videos from the iPhone 17 Pro Max, or y'all don't matter what it is, just keep showing up on YouTube, because that's what I'm gonna keep doing regardless, you feel me? Through the ups, through the downs, whether I gotta start a new YouTube channel. I don't know. I might, stick with this YouTube channel, because it seemed like this YouTube channel been going from to and then so I'm still going, still striving, still showing up every day, still being consistent. If y'all don't see a video published every day, I'm probably on YouTube live, or I didn't drop the YouTube short. But welcome to 2026, y'all, and welcome everybody that's new here. Make sure y'all subscribe to the YouTube channel if you haven't yet. Hit that like button, hit that bell, turn your notifications on. If you don't know what my channel is about, I am a videographer, a photographer, a YouTuber, as you see, a content creator on Facebook, you feel me? Lots of followers over there. Your boy just on his way up. Like I said, we on the iPhone 17 Pro Max. We got the Ray-Bans Meta AI glasses right here, you feel me? So I'm all about investing into myself, you feel me? Maybe these would be worth way more money than what they was when you had to purchase them when they first came out. You get what I'm saying? But I'm trying to also, put the money up and save the money and invest the money, you feel me? So these kind of like an investment, because it's spots where you can't have your phone out, that you can just have some glasses on, you feel me? So I'm taking notes, man. I'm taking notes, and I'm just driving, living life, and most importantly, keeping God first. And I've been seeing so many people, coming my way, ready to work, collab, network, you feel me? And that's what I'm all about. I'm like, let's get it. I'm excited as much as y'all excited for this year and to see what it got for us. So let's avoid drama, stay focused, and before we leave the house every day this year, let's make sure that we leave out with the same attitude we leaving out with. You feel me? Because you wasn't pissed off when you left home. So don't be pissed off when you walk back in. And you should live an awesome life this year.